beautiful people. If you are just registering for NYSC, if you are preparing to go to NYSC camp, or you have somebody that is preparing to go to NYSC camp, this is going to be the most informative video you need to watch before going to camp. I know that there are a lot of videos about what to pack to camp, like those things that you need in camp and all of those things. I leave that part for other people. You should go and watch those parts and enjoy it. But in today's video, I'm going to discuss with you some of the things to you guys about the expense, the whole expense how I spend my money in camp. You know, when you are going to camp, a lot of people will be telling you go with 100k, go with 150k, go with this, go with that. But here today, I'm going to share with you that I spent less than 20k in camp. Less than 20k. Can you guys believe it? So, and I'm going to share the whole list of things that I bought in camp with you guys today. And also, I'm going to tell you guys about the hostel, about the parade ground, about the food we eat in the kitchen, and also about Mami Market food. Without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Abubakar. You are welcome to this NYSC series. And something I would like to talk about is the parade stuff. So the parade, actually, me as a person, I did not parade. I did not do it. It was only once I went to the parade ground. I'm always avoiding going to parade ground because I joined this group that actually keeps me busy from going to the parade ground. So if you want to like actually dodge the parade ground, it's either you join maybe the OBS group, or you join logistics, or you like all those or you join band. Even band, you have to go to parade ground, but you are not parading with the soldiers. You are practicing band on your own. Like if you actually want to like escape the parade marching stuff, you should go to join groups, maybe the medical group, or you join the logistic group. The way I did in my own camp, I joined logistics group, or you join the OBS, or you join like other groups. They announce all those groups for you when you get to camp. So when they announce you, just make sure you join those groups to avoid the parade, early morning parade stuff. And those people will actually parade. So I have some of my friends that parade and they did well at it. Like it was so beautiful and it gingered them. If you have not watched that vlog where I show you guys everything that actually happened in camp, you should go check that video out on my channel. On this series, like check the playlist that this video belongs to, you'll find that video. Next thing I would like to talk about is the social. You just know that from the day you get to the camp, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., even more than 10 p.m., you will be at the social night, or like you'll be inside the multi-purpose hall for social night every single day. Like there is no day that you will not go out for that social night stuff, unless you want to run to the clinic to go and pretend as if you are sick. Apart from that, you will be at the social night, at the multi-purpose hall for social night. There is no how, like you are not going to like even escape it. There is no how. Even when rain was falling in my own camp, even when rain is falling, we are inside the hall for social night. Like, is it by force? You people, I don't know, but it actually makes sense at the end of the day. Like you'll be able to like connect with different people. Like every single day you are just meeting new faces. Like every single day you are meeting new faces, and that makes a lot of sense. But on the other hand, if they were to make that social night thing for laundry, hi, without Abubakar, I will not be going. I will not be going to that social night because what? No. But actually, every single day on camp, you have social night. So put that in your mind. Discuss with you guys. It's about hostel. When we talk of the hostel, you just have to be prepared. You just know that you are. I mean, as a lady, you just have to be prepared. You'll be living with different people. But for me, I actually went to a boarding school for my secondary school. So living in a dormitory is not something new to me. Like I'm used to it. Living in a dormitory where everybody will have their corners separately is not new to me because I've done that before. But just have it in mind and be prepared. Be positive, as I've said in one of my videos. Yeah, be positive. You are going to camp. Just have open mind that you are going to enjoy yourself. You are going to meet a lot of new people, and you are going to connect with a lot of new people if you are open-minded. Just don't just close up. Let me tell you guys, when I was going to camp, I feel like, hey, I'm going to a new state, a very, very different community. I do not know the language they speak. I have in Niger and they speak outside, they speak Dagi language, and they also speak Nupe. I was like, I do not know any of these languages. How am I going to survive? How am I going to do? But on getting to camp, I have like a open mind that even if it's for me to learn Hausa, I'm going to learn Hausa. And on getting to camp, I meet people that speak Yoruba like me. I was able to like relate with people and connect with people. So when you are going to camp, just have open mind. Just be open minded and you'll be good. Next thing I would like to talk about is food. When we talk of food, I'm Yoruba. Yes, I'm Yoruba. I live all my life in Kwara State. And on going to Niger State, it was like a very, very different area. So I don't expect the quality of food or the taste of food that I'm eating when I was in Kwara to be the same as the taste of food I will be eating when I'm in Niger State. Can you guys get this thing? Like it's going to be different. There's no how it's not going to be different. It's going like imagine you going to like a very different country. Like the taste of food in Nigeria will be very very different from the taste of food in like Ghana or maybe South Korea. Like it will be different. That is just what is applied to this whole campaign. The taste of food you are eating in your house, the quality of food you are eating in your house will be different from the one you'll be having in camp because those camp people are trying. I beg, they are trying. They are feeding over 3,000 people every single day. So you don't expect their food quality to be this high. I don't know if this makes sense. Like you don't expect their food quality to be something very very big. Those food are eatable and you can eat it. And if you can't deal with it, there's food in mommy market. But those food are actually eatable. You just and something that some people did in camp that actually does not make sense. Even me, I did that thing once. Is that they'll go to the kitchen to go and collect food, only for them to after collecting that food, only for them to like take the protein out of the food and they will now pour the food away. If you can't eat it, give it to somebody else. There will be somebody else that wants to eat that food than you. There was this particular day that I went to the kitchen to go and collect food. That day I actually thought it was um a egusi they make. I thought it was egusi, but on getting to that place it was okra. And I do not want to eat okra that much. So I told the woman not to put much okra for me, just small okra. And on getting to the hostel, my food that they gave me that day, I actually have to like cut it into like half because I cannot finish it with that last. So I have to like cut it into half and give that half to somebody else and eat half with that. And eating it with that itself, I later poured the ila away because I don't just like the way their ila taste, their okra. Let me put it that way. I don't just like the way their okra tastes here. So I have to like pour the okra away that day. But that is wasting of food. If you can't eat it, just give it to somebody else. Do not waste food. Can you hear me? Do not waste Mami market food. Mami market food. A lot of people were talking that Mami market food is life. Mami market food is good, Mami market food is that. But for me, I cannot come here and be telling you Mami market food is the best, because how many food did I eat in Mami? I did not eat much food in Mami. The only time, like, let me say, the amount of time that I actually buy food in Mami is not up to like actual food, or like indomie, spaghetti, rice, or all of those things. Is not up to 5 times. Like, it's not even up to maybe 3 times. Like, let me just feed that, maybe 3 times. Other times I'm just always buying yam and akara. I'm always buying yam, akara, meat, and peppered for more, biscuits, meat pie, and snacks. Like, those are the things I'm always buying. Like, I'm not always buying actual food in Mami. I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but that's how me I live through the whole thing in calm. And what else? Let's talk about the and something that I really want to talk about, but I feel like today is not the right time to discuss this. Maybe in some other video we are going to talk about, and is the relationship that people build with themselves in camp. Like, the relationship you build with people in camp, if after that 21 days you just have to nurture it. If you do not nurture it, you are going to lose everybody, because everyone have their own life to live. You have to nurture the relationship you build with people in camp, and be kind to people. Hey, be kind to people, even without remove camp or no camp. Be kind to people, because the way you react to people will be the way people are going to like respond to you. How am I going to put it? Let me give you a scenario, guys. There was this time in camp, maybe our second week in camp. There was this lady, they decamped her, and the lady was like living next door to our own room. No, after like they decamp her that very day, they said she did something very rude to a soldier and all of that, and so they decamp her. So on getting to the hostel that afternoon, they decamp her in the morning, like they pack her load and everything. She will leave camp in the morning, and in the afternoon, do you know, people were now discussing about her in the hostel. People were now telling us that the girl, they did not even feel any that they did not feel sorry for her because they chased her home, because the girl is rude. So don't be rude to people, abeg. Don't be rude to people. Be nice to everybody. It's just 21 days in campaign. You're out. Please don't be rude to people. Be nice to people. Like, so the next one is the expenses. Some of the things I spend my money on in camp, and I put them down in this book, and I'll be listing them out for you guys to hear me. The number one thing I spend my money on in camp is food. And that was the first night I got to camp. I spent like 1050 naira on noodles and water. And the next, I spent 100 naira on photocopy. I spent 350 on bag of pure water. Like, I'm always buying bag of pure water from mommy. I spent 350 on bag of pure water. I spent 400 naira on charging. And when it comes to charging, guys, the way they used to say is that you use all your money to charge in mommy, blah 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 blah. Let me tell you, I only charge my power bank in mommy just twice. Throughout that 21 days, I only charge my power bank in mommy twice. Let me tell you how I did it. So there is this security hostel near my hostel. So in their own hostel, there's power supply in their room. Like, they have the extension, they have the socket and all of those things. But in our own hostel, we do not have it. So I just make friends with them. I become their friend, sharp, sharp. And it was now their place that I'm now charging my stuff. So that one now cut off the money I'm meant to spend in Mami on my charging. And like, I'm now charging them, those my security friends, I'm charging at their place. That will now like reduce the money I'm supposed to spend on charging. So that was like this 400 naira that I spent on charging was like the first week in camp. The first week in camp, that was like the only time that I charged my stuff in money market. And the next thing I spent money on is yam and akara. When you talk of yam and akara in that camp, all those aunties that sell yam, akara, and peppered meat in Paiko camp, if people should come and pay me because I spent my money with these people. Ah! Let's continue. So the next thing I spend my money on again is akara. The next thing is biscuit. The next thing I have here is passport. We are asked to like take passport. So I spent 1k on passport. And the next thing I spend my money on is power bank charging. That was like the first week. The first week in camp, I charged twice. And that's like 400 naira, 400 naira to charge my power bank. And the next thing I spend money on is pure water, 350, and I spend another money. I bought fish pie. I bought fish pie in camp, 700 naira. I bought fura, 700 naira. I bought short talks. That short talks is all this sore throat sweet. So when I went to the clinic to go and complain to the doctor that I'm not feeling fine, so the doctor gave me the doctor asked me to go and buy that sweet in Mami Market. And the next thing here is I spend money on moi moi, 400 naira, and another bag of pure water, 300 naira. I spend money on socks. At some point in camp, they asked us not to like wear, those of us that always wear pop socks and all of those things, they asked us to stop wearing pop socks, black, like colored one, and unless of white. So I had to like buy white socks. So I buy 1,500 naira socks, which I only wear twice in camp. And the next thing I spend money on is ID card. All those ID card holder, I spend 500 naira on ID card holder. I spend 1,000 naira on buying meat. Guys, I'm sure that this list is not complete when it comes to meat and akara. I spend another money on akara, 1,000 naira. I spend another money to buy a bag of pure water, 300 naira. I spend money on pomo and yam again, 1,000 naira. I spend money on plastic plates. That day it was actually like this day we want to like do something for our platoon and we need like extra place to pack things. We are not able to like get extra place, so we have to like buy. So I pay from my own money to buy that plastic plate that day. And the next thing I spend money on is Ankara. And one thing, guys, just know at the back of your mind that you are going to contribute money when you get to camp. You know how all those people are. You know how people are always you know how they used to contribute money in department. You contribute money for maybe you want to buy a gift for your lecturer, the way you used to contribute money to buy things in school. Just have it at the back of your mind that you are going to contribute money when you get to camp. You contribute money for platoon stuff. You contribute like you contribute money for maybe if you join all this group. You contribute money to get your certificates. Just know that at the back of your mind that when you get to camp, maybe you should keep like extra 5k for that one. So just know at the back of your mind that when you get to camp, you are going to contribute money to buy things, maybe for platoon or for group, or like just have that at the back of your mind that you are going to contribute money when you get to camp. And the whole of the money I spend in camp, I know this list is not complete due to the fact that there are some things that like 200 naira thing, 100 naira thing, chingon, sweet, and all of those things that I did not have to this list. But when I was going to camp, I made sure of one thing that I have enough cash with me, and also all these sweets I buy sweets when I was going to camp. So sweet was not like an issue. It's only when I want to like have another taste of sweet. That is when I spend money on buying sweet. So the whole money that I spend in camp is less than 20k, and it's 16,650. That is like the amount of money I was able to like calculate of. But I know this money is not up to 20k because I have the cash with me. Like the cash I made sure the only time I withdraw when I was in camp was like 3K, and it was 100 naira, and that money I spent it to buy food that day. And yes, I did not even put the list of food that I bought in camp in this place. So you guys know that this place is not like very complete. It was just like an overview of things I actually buy in camp. And actually the money I spent in camp as worst is not up to like 30K. It's not up to 30K actually. Like, like the reason why I'm saying this is because at some point when we are going home, or maybe when my phone is switched off and I'm not with my phone and I buy things, I will not like remember to like put it on my notepad. So that's the major reason why some of the things I buy in camp will not be on this. Thank you so much if you have watched this video to this extent. I hope you are able to like grab something from all the yapping I've been doing since morning. I hope you are able to like grab something from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.